Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Let's go.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yeah, we legendary.
Music licensing reimagined.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. From the Channel 9 studio, this is Sport Chat Mr. 33. I am Mr. 33. And as we do every Friday night, we're going straight into the recap of WWE SmackDown that occurred tonight. So we started off the night with some in-ring action for the last time is now tournament between Jey Uso and Rusev. This was a different match, so Rusev trying to come back and we want to fight Cena so bad. That's going to show in the middle of this match. But Rusev started off, trying to use his strength to give Jey Uso. Jey Uso came back and came back with the agility. I'm not gonna say speed because Jay's getting up there. He's not as small as he was a few years ago. But then they go back and forth. Rusev starts to put on his strength again, takes advantage, puts him in his finishing move. Jay gets to the ropes. Then Rusev comes out of character and realize what's going on. Then Rusev started doing some John Cena stuff. He tried to do the AA, doing the "You Can't See Me." Jay gets out of it. He super kicks him, runs to the ropes, spears him, and then goes to the top rope. Gets the Uso splash, gets the count, gets the 3, gets the pin, gets the victory off of that pin. So Jey Uso goes to the final 4 to speak as he defeats Rusev. Like I said, Rusev got out of hand. He got beside himself trying to be like, he wasn't like he really was going to be like John Cena, try to AA and do all. That's not his tactics. That's not his strategy. So he came out of character, and it cost him in the end. Big win for Jey Uso. I'll have that conversation a little later. We already know what's going to happen after that, right? But big win for Jey Uso, and he will be fighting. I can't remember who he's fighting right now. But anyway, we're gonna go to the second round. The second match of the night. It was gonna be a light night, of course, because of what tomorrow is. We'll discuss tomorrow's matches and stuff like that, and have predictions in a few minutes. So in the back, LA Knight finds out, he thought he was getting a week off. He thought he was automatically advancing. Um, they like, nah, Aldis is gonna pick somebody for you. He like, whatever. And then we go back and see it. Nick Aldis is spinning the lotto balls, and the Miz is like, yo, let me get in this. Let me get in this. And then we see Ron. Ron Killings. We call him R-Truth. I don't know which one he is this week, but we just gonna go with it, right? So he's in there. He's in there talking to Aldis like, "Yo, just put my ball." This is so crazy. Like, "Yo, just put my balls in them. Put my balls in there. Put my balls in there. Hold my balls." I'm like, "Yo, this dude is bugging." But anyway, so while he's doing all that, the Miz slips his name into the ball that Nick Aldis already got, and R-Truth leaves. Nick Aldis pulls out the slip. He's like, "Yo, you're not getting in there. That's final. Your name is in the. If your name gets picked, then you going in." He said, "I can't believe this." Yeah, he's still around. So he picks R-Truth name. Well, we know he ain't pick it, but he reads R-Truth name, and that's the match that's set up for the night. So the Miz get a second chance to get back at John Cena to fight, but he must defeat LA Knight. Um, they going back. These two going back. Well, not really back and forth. The Miz trying to keep hitting his Skull Crusher finale. He getting caught up in that. LA Knight blocking it, reversing it, taking advantage of it. Then the Miz starts, doing what the Miz do with the little fake running around and kicking and all that. So now we get towards the end of the match. He tries to hit Skull Crusher finale. He misses. He blocks it. The Miz get a pinfall too. Uh, then we see LA Knight coming off the top rope. I want to say superplex, but it was more like a regular suplex. Like it was a mishap of a suplex. But anyway, so he gets advantage. He gets up. He try to finish him off with a BTF. Miz blocks it, try to hit him with the Skull Crusher finale. LA Knight hits him with the BFT. Uh, gets the pin, gets the 3 count, and he advances into the semifinal round. Uh, so it looked like if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be LA Knight versus Jay, and Solo versus Gunther. And that's all going to happen Monday night. But big win for LA Knight's trying to get a name. I don't think it's gonna happen until something happens and he's just gonna turn bad. I think he's gonna flip out and just be a heel for a little while, start cursing people out, start running ramps, rough shot, excuse me. And then but that's the final four, and those matches will be on Monday night on Raw to see who's gonna be the final two. And then the final two becomes the one, and they'll be wrestling Saturday night's main event versus John Cena for the last time. Uh, so now it's the advantage match. You go to first of all, let me go back. Uh, Chelsea Green was supposed to do a celebration for a belt. Um, she going out, she's talking, she's saying she the best, and this, that, and the third. Jade comes out there. Jade goes in the ring, and she pump kicks Alba Fry. She jaded uh, she jaded Chelsea Green, and then after that, the fireworks go off as she's walking off into the back while Chelsea Green is just getting up, getting herself together. But Jade is on something right now, y'all. Let me tell y'all, she's on something, and I'm gonna talk about the commercial that occurred tonight as well. I want to talk about that because I don't know if anybody watched it, but some people was missing in that thing, and I'm gonna discuss that a little bit later. But anyway, so now we get to the advantage matchup for the women, right? Charlotte Flair is fighting for uh, her team, and Oscar is fighting for the other team. Adriana, what's going on? Um, so they start off the match, back they go back and forth, chops and kicks and things like that. Then Oscar, she starts getting the advantage. She takes Charlotte outside of the ring. They start to fight a little bit more outside of the ring, and then all of a sudden, she blew the mist into like one of the timekeeper's face. Yes, it is realist. Everything's tomorrow. To more games of Survivor Series tomorrow. Um, so as she did that, Charlotte ends up getting her back in the ring. Uh, Charlotte tries to do a belly to back suplex and get a bridge out of it, but they mess it up, so they keep going. She does it again. Oscar flips it. She does her own belly to back, and they keep going at it. And then Charlotte gets a roll up pin. Uh, After all of this occurs, she rolls her up, gets a 3 count. So Charlotte's team gets the advantage. I guess the advantage is going in first. Like they get the numbers, they're going 1-on-1, and then 2-1, then 2-2, then 3-2, then 3-3, then 4-3, then 5-4. I guess that's the advantage. Um, so big win for Charlotte and Rhea and Miss Bliss and Io. They get the win. So the main event tonight was about the original Survivor Series games, right? The original Survivor Series, 5-on-5. MFTs versus uh, Sami Zayn, Motor City Machine Guns, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Ray Phoenix. Was it Ray Phoenix? Yes. Uh, so the first person to get eliminated was JC Mateo. He got eliminated. Then we got down to Shinsuke Nakamura got eliminated first. Then what's his name? Not Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa got eliminated. Then after that, Tala Tonga got eliminated. Both Motor City Machine Guns. Um, then what happened? Tama Tonga got eliminated by Sami Zayn. So now it's 2-on-2. Then Ray Phoenix get eliminated. No, it was 3-on-1. It was 3-on-1 after Ray Phoenix got eliminated. Tama Tonga got eliminated by Sami Zayn. Uh, Tala Tonga got eliminated by Sami Zayn via count out. So now it's Sammy and Solo. Sammy and Solo go into the ring. Solo hitting them with all the side slams. The side slams that Solo do. Gets a 2 count. He gets up. He throws Sammy to the corner. Hits him with the back of the thing up. He tries it again. Sammy moves out the way. He gets it again. Then he goes again for a third time. Sammy comes up. Hits him with a lure kick. Gets a 2 count. Solo's dazed. Uh, Sammy tries to hit him with something. He gets hit again. He goes to the top rope, gets a do a Samoan splash, gets a 2 count, and then Solo try to hit him with the spike again. He gets a roll up, gets a 2 count. Then Solo tries to do the spike again. He misses again, and then Sammy happens to get a. He tried to do the Blue Thunder, but Solo spikes him in the Solo spikes him with the small spike, gets the 3 count. So Solo was the sole survivor of the Survivor Series. And then after that, he's up there, he's talking smack, whatever. The lights go out. Standing on the other side, one side of the ring is Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six is they staring there looking at Solo. Solo's talking to them. Uncle Howdy comes in the ring, uh, hits him with his sister Abigail, and then that's how SmackDown ends tonight. Um, so like I said, it was very quiet. It was a quiet night in for SmackDown, which I had expected. But I thought they were going to add the Wyatt Six. They actually didn't. Um, but now we're going to go ahead and talk about the actual card for tomorrow night, and I will give my predictions right about now. So uh, I don't know how the card's going to go exactly, but I'm gonna just go ahead and look at what I know. Uh, I'm gonna start with the women's championship: Stephanie Bakir versus Nikki Bella. Uh, I don't think Nikki's gonna win the belt. I think she's going to give a decent performance, but I think Stephanie's going to find a way to win. Even if she gets the devil kiss, it won't be because of the devil's kiss. You might see it still, but it's gonna be one of those type of nights for Nikki Bella. She's gonna show a little strength. Then she's gonna show a little ring rust. But I think they want Stephanie to stay on top of the chance on the Women's title, so that's what they'll do. Um, so I think she'll win that match quickly, and that will be the end of that. We also know that John Cena is gonna fight Dirty Dom. This one I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I could see John Cena losing the belt to Dirty Dom just because his last match is going to be the main event, and I think he'll win the last match. I don't see him losing the match. I don't see him losing the match. Um, so I think John Cena is going to lose. I think he's going to lose to Dirty Dom and win that match. So I think Dirty Dom is going to get the belt back for the Intercontinental Championship. The men's War Game match, I'm gonna give it to Punk and them. I just see some division during that match. I could see like Roman and I could see Roman and Cody go at it, and I could also see Punk and Roman go at it. So I think that division is not going to be enough. I just think that Brock is going to be there. He's going to do a lot of slamming. I think he's going to be the powerhouse. But I see somebody. I'm gonna say Punk pinning Logan Paul to get them the victory. As far as the women's match, I don't even think it matters. I think Charlotte and Rhea is going to interrupt it and get in the middle of it, and I see somebody like a Lash Legend actually showing up and showing out. I won't be surprised if Lash Legend pins like Alexa Bliss or something like that. So I'm gonna give that to the team of the Kabuki Warriors, Nia, Lash, and Becky Lynch. But they gonna wrestle for a while. I think they'll wrestle for a good 35, 40 minutes. The men might be about 40 minutes. They're gonna stretch this out to about a 3 hour event. So yeah, that's what I have. Now, going to the commercial. I don't like it either, realist, but I just see that's happening. You know what I mean? I just see it happening in that form and fashion. I just can't see John Cena losing his last match. I remember he lost his first match to Kurt Angle, so I can't see him losing the last match. I wouldn't want him to see. I wouldn't want him to lose the last match. That'll be too crazy, right? If he loses somebody like Gunther, who I'm predicting is going to win the whole thing, the whole tournament, I just can't see Jay winning after. I don't see Jay winning, beating LA Knight. To be honest with you, I think he's gonna be too tired. If they go a whole 40 to 60 minutes in that match, Jay gonna be tired, and then he got to come back. He's the only one fighting in War Games. Solo's not fighting in War Games. Gunther's not fighting in War Games. Um, LA Knight's not fighting in War Games. It's just Jay. Jay the only one fighting. So I could see him losing Monday night and allowing LA Knight to, well, getting LA Knight to advance, and I could just see LA Knight losing to like Gunther. That's what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be LA Knight, Gunther, and Gunther's gonna beat LA Knight. I see Gunther beating Solo. Now, the Gunther situation might turn into a SmackDown deal where he gonna go over there and fight people like Tala Tonga, Tonga Loa, all those dudes. So I could see that being possible, but I just see Gunther winning the whole thing. Um, no, but back to the commercial, right? They had a women's WrestleMania commercial. They had 8 plates. Yeah, eight. They had an eight seated table, but only 7 showed up. Now the people I remember seeing, I saw Jade, I saw Rhea Ripley, I saw Charlotte Flair, I saw Tiffy Time, I saw Io Sky. I'm missing 2 people. Um, damn, who was it? But the people that I didn't, the person that I did not see Stephanie Vakir. I did not see like Bailey. I didn't see nobody up there, right? But they have one more person coming. I think that person is going to appear on Monday's SmackDown. I think that's going to be Bianca Belair. Yeah, I'm sick of her too, but they making her relevant as far as WrestleMania. Nia was Nia on that commercial? I don't think Nia was on the commercial. Uh, but I didn't see Stephanie Vakir, the current women's champion, on the commercial. So that goes to tell me she's gonna lose this belt soon to somebody. I don't know if it's Io. I don't know if it's Charlotte. I didn't see Nikki Bella in the commercial. Becky Lynch was in there. AJ was not in at the table, right? So I'm missing a person, but I can't remember right now. Um, so that means that Stephanie's getting ready to lose this belt somewhere soon. I don't know if it's gonna be elimination chamber. I don't. She's losing this belt before WrestleMania because she's not a part of the seating arrangement. Just like if you see the fellas, it's gonna be you see Roman, you see Roman, you see oh god, Brock, Punk, and Cody Rhodes. You see them 4 there, right? You don't see nobody else. You don't see Jay. You don't see Jimmy. You don't see Gunther. You don't see nobody else at that card table. And just like on the women's side, they got 8 people, but they don't have Stephanie Vakir there. They don't have like none of the other people that you would think would be there, right? They don't got. Well, we know Naomi. She's gonna be on maternity leave. Charlotte Flair was there. That's who I said. I think I said Charlotte though. Charlotte, Rhea, Io, Jade, Tiffany. I'm missing another person still. But anyway, so they got them people going in. So it's going to be something to the extent of I'm not going to say a royal. We know those 8. We know those 7 some 7 participants is going to be a part of it. I don't think Jade is going. I think Jade's going to hold the belt, but I think she's going to make it to WrestleMania with the belt. So you might see the women's Queen of the Ring, King of the Ring. Is that what they call it? You might see Elimination Chamber. to fight whoever's the Raw champion is at that time, or the SmackDown champion, which would, well, Jade is the SmackDown champion. But like I said, Stephanie Valkyria wasn't there. Um, Bailey, none of the other people was there, right? So yes, Brock Lesnar is going to be with it's going to be Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. They're going to be facing Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, uh, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk. Those are the four. Excuse me. That's the five that's fighting in that match. That's what and I think that's tomorrow 7 o'clock on that Walt Disney app that they want you to put that money up. I'm gonna try to watch it. I'm saying I'm gonna have to do what I do, try to get some info on it. Uh, but I'm gonna get there to see what's going on. Um, but yeah, so we gotta pay attention to the women's division because, like I said, they had 7 people there, but I believe the 8th person is going to be Bianca. Who I can't remember the 7th person though. That's what's bothering me. Yeah, that match gonna be crazy because I'm just willing. I just want to see who goes where because I can't see like I can see Brock going in like last. I could see like Bronson Reed going first. I could see Bronson Reed going first, Logan Paul, then Braun Breaker, then Drew McIntyre, then Brock, and then I could see Jimmy going first, uh Cody Rhodes going second, Jay going third, Punk and Roman going. I think Punk is going to do what Roman did to him the time before. Brock, Roman going to want to go out there, and Brock is going to stop him. I mean, Punk is going to stop him from going out. So I see Roman and Punk going at fourth and fifth, and I think Jay is going to go out third. But I think, like I said, that match is going to be crazy. He's gonna be suplexing people to the other side of the cage. They're gonna suplex him from one ring to the other. Because I can't see Brock like he looked at clumsy last Friday when he fell. So I can't see him having the balance to do this. It's been a while. I don't even know if Brock been in part of war. It's been a while since Brock. I think he's been in one. So I think it's been about I want to say about 20 years since he's been in a Royal Rumble. Excuse me, War Game. Give me a War Game match. So I don't know if he's gonna go through and do the things that he do, but it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be crazy. But those are the 4 matches that they got. If they stretch that to 2.5, 3 hours, they are good. They are outstanding. Well, I can see it because the first 2 match, the War Game matches probably go 60 minutes because it's like 5 minute intervals when people go in. Right, the first 2 gonna go in. Then they might wait about 10 minutes for the second people to go, the second person, then another 5 minutes for the third person. You know what I mean? It's 5 minute intervals. So you got 40 minutes for the other 4 participants to go in there. And then the War Games actually happen. So I can see that going about an hour for both men and women. Um and like I said, I can see I don't see John Cena lasting too long. If he wins or loses, that match gonna be quick in a hurry, maybe a half hour top. And I think Nikki and Stephanie might be about 20 minutes. So they can stretch it out for 3 hours. I can see that. I think it starts at 7, so I can see it ending at 10 o'clock. Um, so yeah, but that's my prediction for SmackDown. Excuse me, Survivor Series War Game. I don't, like I said, I think for Monday Night Raw, I'm already putting it out there. I don't think Jay's gonna win. I think Jay's gonna lose to LA Knight. Uh, and I think Gunther's gonna win that match. The New Day is supposed to be fighting for the belts against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I don't think the New Day gonna win that. I don't think so, but I've been wrong before. I just can't see what they're gonna do with the New Day. I mean, who knows? But they might give it to them because they one of those people that's been out there for a long period of time. I just don't see it. I think they like this tag team of AJ, and I think AJ Styles is gonna hold on to the belt at least until next year, like King of the Ring, and then he'll lose it around that time, so he can start his last year tour. Yeah, they just in the way. I agree with you, realist. They in the way for real. They just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. I promise you that. They doing jack nothing squat. They got Grayson Waller running around with them. So I don't. I mean, I don't get it, but I guess he's the new Big E. He's the new Big E, so I guess he's gonna roll with them for a little bit. But I just don't see them winning that belt. And then we'll probably hear some more talking about what happened. Besides those, like I said, besides those three matches, we'll probably hear some results about what happened on Survivor Series War Games. Uh, I think the winner of the Women's Championship will come out for them. I don't know. I think it's gonna be Stephanie. I think Stephanie's gonna come out, and then they might try to run it back on Monday. Who knows? Because that's the only thing I could like. Like I said, I'm guessing what's gonna happen Monday. I don't really know for sure, right? But when you watch this thing for a long period of time, you can start seeing the proof in the pudding, so to speak. So those, like I said, those matches they might have an impromptu match. Um, I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Lash and Nia. Are they going to stay on SmackDown? Are they going to bring them to Raw? Like we'll probably see some like changes right after this, so we can see what's going to happen. Unless they start pushing a Saturday night main event situation, you might get like Lash Legend versus uh, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. That type of match. You know what I mean? For Saturday night's main event, they'll push that. Which team? Really? Like Charlotte and Nia? I mean, Nia and Lash Legends. Congratulations to Lash and Trick Williams. They just, I think they announced their engagement this week. Um, yeah, I think it was time for her. Like they didn't really have nothing for her to do over there at NXT. I think we're gonna get flooded with some more females coming in. That's why we'll talk about that around the Women's Royal Rumble or Queen of the Ring or whatever the hell they call that now. Um, I think people like Jada Parker's gonna come up. Uh, they don't really have too many females, but I know the men get ready to come up. I know Trick get ready to head his way up there. I know Obafemi's gonna head his way up there. Uh, you're gonna see a couple of people. Then they might have a couple of TNA women come up. I know they're gonna have some TNA men come up in that Royal Rumble. But I'm speaking ahead right now, so don't mind me. But as far as Raw, I don't have the information or the clue of what's gonna happen. But like I said, I think they'll have inclinations of who's gonna fight when as far as Saturday night's main event because they have to have some matches. Uh, Man, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe damn, that's crazy because maybe they will have a intercontinental belt, a title up for grabs at that particular night. Maybe it's not John Cena. Maybe it's Dirty Dom and somebody else. I don't know, but I think they'll have that belt up there for that Saturday night's main event. I don't see a world championship match coming. Maybe Punk and Bronson Reed maybe or Logan Paul. Somebody safe enough to where the title won't change hands. I can see that. Uh, Maybe Jade fights somebody at she fights somebody at Saturday, her first title defense on Saturday night main event. Who knows? So we'll be looking forward to those type of what's going to happen after War Games, Survivor Series after that, and then we can have those conversations. But right now, like I said, I'm guessing because they have not shown a hand of what they think is going to happen for or what kind of matches they're going to have for a main event. So we are all now. Besides the winner of the tournament and John Cena, that's the only match we know about Saturday night's main event. And like I said, I think it's going to be Gunther, but who knows? It may be LA Knight versus John Cena to give him a name. And maybe that's when he turned bad because he might try to do some slick stuff and just beat John Cena down to a pulp and do some underhanded stuff to beat John Cena. Who knows? But that's the only match we know of so far. So that's where we're gonna leave it at. As far as the main event and what actually happened tonight. But like I said, it was a quiet night for SmackDown. You know what I mean? Like they just had the tournaments. Jay tried to Jay looked good as far as the match, but I could see him being tired. The Miz tried to hold his own, but LA Knight was too much for him. The Charlotte and Oscar match was horrible. Oscar looked like she didn't know what she was doing. She looked kind of lost. Um, the move wasn't on point. My 33 brother, what up though? What up though? I think it's the same link from last. Well, it is the same link from last Friday. But the Oscar Charlotte match, Oscar didn't look like Oscar wasn't at her best. Charlotte tried to hold her down. Like I said, they doing a belly to back suplex, and she's supposed to get a bridge count. When you suplex somebody and do a bridge and get a count for it, like how Charlotte does a figure eight. She tried to do the bridge, and Oscar just fell out of the whole in her whole totality, and that extended the match. Well, I'm not gonna say it extended the match, but it made the match look like it was supposed to go a little bit longer. I don't think she would have got a 3 pin out of it, but I think they was winging it after that, and that's what made the match look kind of different. But Charlotte didn't win the match and gave the her team the advantage as far as the War Games match. And Jade is just Jade. They got Jade just ready to beat up everybody. She don't care who it is. It could be B Fab, it could be Meechin, it could be Chelsea Green, Albert Fry. But like I said, they ain't had Nia in that situation yet. So that's just showing me that they don't want they don't want those two to collide yet. Either her, Lash Legend, none of them. So that's going to be an interesting look going into the new year as well. Because like I said, once Saturday night main event, they only got the first. I don't even know if it's going to be in January. I think they pushed it back to February. I'm not sure, but even with that, you're going to see a lot of slow matches because a lot of them going to be heading home to do Christmas with their families and bringing in the New Year's with their families, stuff like that. So a lot of the shows might be preempted and recorded. It'll be like how we do premieres. We record it and put it on, and then we put it on for a day. That's what they'll probably do. As far as the wrestling matches in December around Christmas and New Year's. I mean, I'm cool with it, but I just need something where they start telling stories about what's going to happen in 2026 because they leaving us hanging right now. The one from last Friday. The one from last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. Did I do last Friday? Yeah, last Friday. But it they have to do something. Like I said, we really just we just really on pins and needles. I'm on pins and needles because I really want to know, how they gonna do this thing, right? Like I said, they just got Lash Legend up there, so I'm like, okay, how they gonna leave in a tag team? Are they gonna go for the tag team titles? Are they, you know what I mean? Are they gonna fight the Kabuki Warriors? What they gonna do? You know what I mean? And like I said, Carmelo Hayes he had a decent run. Where they gonna leave him at? We ain't seen the Street Profits in a while. Or they get ready to separate? Um, what the hell is the 21st? Today's the 28th. Yeah, the 21st. Um, we ain't seen them guys in a while. So is Montez getting ready to start his singles run? Or are they gonna let him do a single run in 2026? Uh, it's so many different questions. We don't know. Well, they didn't speak about the injury to Penta yet, so we gotta wait and see how he comes back, or if when how long he's gonna be out. I read somewhere Seth Rollins is gonna be heading back by around WrestleMania time, so we gonna stay tuned to that. But I don't think that's gonna impact. But he might go back and fight. I don't hope he don't fight Bronson Reed because he can't beat Bronson Reed. We see what Bronson Reed did to him last time. And I don't think he's ready for Braun Breaker. That boy different. He's a maniac. I don't think he's ready to do that. But he's gonna try to redeem himself from him stealing his idea. Nobody steals an idea from the architect. That's how he's gonna look at it. But I think he's gonna come in with some other people. Like check, I hear you, I see you.
Well,
What up though?
no, can't call it, bro. But I'm here. I'm alive. Unlike the Lions, but I'm here.
Not the Lions. I ain't, I ain't want to touch that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I lost every game. I lost all 4 games. I lost all 4 games this week. I'm so bad right now. It ain't even funny.
back up, man. That season over. It's a wrap.
You think
Get
so?
ready for next year.
Okay.
Bro, this Bears hot. Didn't the Bears just win tonight? It's a wrap, bro.
They can still make the playoffs though.
They ain't making no damn playoffs, bro.
Y'all can't beat the Cowboys.
Bro, you got the Rams. They still got to play the Rams. Cowboys just, bro. All the weak teams just beat the best teams that we beat, bro. That we lost against. We lost against the Eagles. The Cowboys beat them. We lost against Kansas City. Somebody just beat Kansas City this stuff.
I think your next game is the Cowboys.
Well,
The Cowboys.
Cowboys probably gonna pack them up, bro.
Yo, you got no faith in it.
I don't believe in magic.
I don't know what happened with they ain't give no injury update on Amon St. Brown, so I don't
Man,
know.
he might as well sit his ass down to next year, man. Just go ahead and chill, bro. Aiden Hutchinson, something going on with him. Man, just sit them boys. Let them chill, bro. We got next year. Find you a new quarterback. Find you a new offensive coordinator. And you all right, man. When Ben Johnson left, that shit exposed golf, bro. Ben Johnson was golf's messiah, bro. Ben
Right.
Johnson had golf looking like an elite quarterback. Now he just, I don't know what he looked like, bro. Like I'm looking like I don't know, bro.
That's funny because I think a lot of people agree with that. They see what
Yeah,
Caleb
Ben.
Williams did today. Well, I don't know what's going on in Philly. I really don't. But Caleb Williams, he took a huge step in the right direction. I'll say that.
Hmm.
Like you can't say it's not him that's doing some of this work. It's him doing most of this work. I get they got the running back Swift that left the line. I get all of that. But this is more Caleb and DJ Moore because he throwing passes like he he looking like how what you call it looked last year. What's the dude name? Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
He,
Jaden Daniels.
that's who he look like right now. So it it's crazy because now I know people gonna have all these questions. Jaden Hurst is he the guy and all this other foolishness? They this I can't describe it. All I know is, when you start getting selfish and doing things like that, your team's gonna pay for it, and I think that's what Philly's going through. They paying for the selfishness that they they've been displaying all year round.
They got it. Look, Caleb Williams got a good sensei. That's what it is. That's why he look good. Cause he got a good sensei. He got all the tools. He just found somebody who can put it together for him. You know, and that's how golf was with old boy. He seen what golf can do, and he designed it for golf. That's what Ben Johnson do, man. He good at that. You know, he good at looking at players, taking their strengths, eliminate weaknesses, bro. That's what he good at. Everybody can't do that, bro.
It's just amazing
Like,
how people can get confidence in themselves just by one person showing that belief in them. It's amazing.
cause when Ben Johnson was here, man, you seen J-Mo running slants and cuts, bro. You see him doing it more, but he wasn't doing it at the beginning. Like J-Mo is speed, bro. Let that man cut let him get a linebacker on him, bro. If they run in the zone, let make one of them linebackers run out there a little fast and see what happens, bro.
It's
And that's
about where
what
you
that's
line them up. That's how I agree.
yeah, bro. And so I mean, but the Lions, I don't know, bro. They run the ball too goddamn much. I be looking like pass the damn ball, bro.
You think that
You got
too?
all these damn weapons, bro. You got Gibbs. The only thing you gotta do is put Monty and Gibbs in the backfield. You got Jamo out there. Amon Raw Brown hurt. Okay, Amon Raw hurt. Throw Gibbs out there in the slot. Let him work, bro. He a great fucking receiving back, bro. Put Monty in the back. And then you know how much damage that can do, bro. If you got bring Gibbs in motion. You don't know who the ball going to because if he gets that ball going on the round, man, it might go nuts. You let Monty run it up the middle, man. Use the players, bro. They don't know how to use them right, bro. But we talking about wrestling, man.
No,
My bad. I'm gonna be able to watch it tomorrow. I got my little thingamajiggy, my gigabit. What is it called? Yeah. I just gotta get it together. I'm gonna do that later. Yeah, I'm gonna get it together. So I'm gonna be watching everything now.
okay.
Watching everything for the Lolo. Yeah. I don't want to say too much, but you know
Yeah,
what it
you
is. We
got
black,
yeah.
bro.
That I
We good.
mean,
We copper tone people, bro. We make it happen for love, bro.
we do it for the low low.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think there's a boxing match coming. Is it? What's right is coming up soon.
Oh my God, bro. I was so disappointed. I'm looking like I thought Devin Haney was gonna get slapped around, bro. Man, he put Brian Norman on his butt, and I'm looking like, man, what the hell is going on? I'm like, we're in an alternate dimension and shit, bro. What is going on, bro?
With a different universe.
Hell yeah. I'm looking like, damn, I know I smoke, but I can't be this damn high.
I don't think you was high. You was watching the Ultimate Channel, I guess, because that.
I had I had to smoke again to make sure I was saying what I was saying. Like, God damn, let me go smoke another one. Shit. This shit is like I
He's got
felt I felt like when Deontay Wilder got knocked out by Tyson Fury. That's how I felt. Like, God damn, Brian Norman. I've been
nah.
waiting, anticipating this shit, and you go out there and lay an egg like that, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't. All right, you was in that. You was in that type of ring. Is it possible? Like they don't have matches to like just like bypass the matches. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but do they just think this is like an easy victory and they just stop doing what they do in the ring? I mean,
No,
I always thought there was a puncher's chance, but you've been in the ring before, so I don't have
he
that.
got exposed, bro. Brian, that's all it was. He got Devin Haney. Look, I don't like Devin Haney. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like that dude, bro. I really don't. I used to like him. I was kind of liking him, but then I stopped liking him again. But no, he just got exposed, bro. It's still rules, no matter what. I don't care how much power you got. I don't care how much luck you got. Skill rules. That's what rules, bro. And Devin Haney got more skills than that boy, and he showed it. He couldn't catch him, bro. I mean, he kept. I'm like, bro, move your head, man. Like, goddamn, you looking like a sock 'em, bock 'em and shit. What is it called? Rock 'em, sock 'em? That's like, bro,
Ramaswamy
move your
Robot.
head. Man, that's how he got exposed. Just like Ryan Garcia exposed Devin Haney. Devin Haney
Hmm.
exposed Brian Norman. That's what happened, bro. When you got a flaw and like you fighting people and you got more power than them, that's one thing when they ain't got the skill. But when they got the skill, your power don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Your power don't matter, bro. You couldn't touch him, and he kept getting hit. He
Mm.
couldn't move his head. That's all he had to do is move his head. He was cutting off the ring good and everything. He couldn't move his head. And that's where
Yeah.
he kept popping his ass at. When he caught him, he talked about that was a flash knockdown because he got right back up and
Right.
you know. But hey, man, I don't care what nobody say, bro. You get hit, you get hit. That's what it is, bro. Any given day, bro. He got hit right on the butt, bro.
Yeah. Like I said, I was just trying to figure out like when you start seeing matches and the people that you've been observing for a period of time, they're not doing what you used to seeing. Like, what the hell are you doing? That's not even who you are. So how did you go from there to there, right? If
Yeah,
you're a person that throws that jab and then you just not throwing a jab and you trying to go to the body all day, like, wait a minute,
that's
this is not even your
but that.
thing. Like, well, what's happening?
But if you was watching him, bro, Devin Haney wasn't letting him throw no jab, bro. He wasn't letting him throw, bro. That's the problem. Every time Devin Haney long as hell, bro. Yeah, I mean he long, bro. Every time it looked like he was about to jab, he put his paw out there, bop bop bop, and he kept moving, bop bop bop, kept moving, bop bop bop, and then he started hitting him with them hooks. Like, oh my god, bro, I'm looking like, holy
I,
shit, you getting
it's
your
like,
ass whooped,
yeah,
boy.
he just took him out of his whole criteria. Like, wait, what are
And
we doing here?
But then this is why I don't like Devin Haney, and I say he's soft as fuck because like you should have beat the living shit out of that boy, and he like let the gas off at the six. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Whoop his ass. I started liking him again, and then I started not liking him because Brian Norman, that could have easily been a draw, bro. In my opinion, that fight could have easily been a draw. Because Brian Norman won like 4 or 5 rounds. He just took that knock. If he didn't take that knockdown, it would have been a definite draw. They would have gave it a draw if he didn't get knocked out.
So the knock, but we know how knockdowns is though.
A
So
2-1 round. I mean, they put you
yeah,
two
that's like
nothing.
10-8
That's a two
round,
point round.
right?
Yeah, it's a two
They
point
might have
round.
they might have said 10-7. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. It's the scoring system too that gets in the way of it. But when you don't see
Right.
that guy do the normal things like you used to seeing him do, that's when you're like, nah, something's off. Something's really off. But
But
like
Bill Haney said it. And Bill Haney was like, he came late. He was going. He just didn't look like he was taking Devin seriously. Like it is what it is. But Devin about to fight Rolly. So and man, I
you
don't
said,
know, bro. Boxing ain't boxing no more, bro. It
that's
shouldn't
why I
be
asked it,
fun to
and
watch,
that's
bro.
exactly why I asked that question. I'm like, are they looking past the fighter, or you know what I mean? Like, do they look like you know how in basketball you look or football you look past the person like, man, this is the Cleveland Browns. We ain't gonna take them serious. Then they all of a sudden look like they had tip top shape, and they give that other team a run for their money. That's what it's starting to look
Hmm.
like with these guys in all sports. Like they just
You
bypassing a. How do you bypass a boxing match? You can get punched in your face. You can like how do you? I don't know how you do that. That's why I asked you because you a guy that's been in the ring, whether it's professionally, amateur sparring, whatever the situation is. You can't bypass nothing that's coming towards your face. That's gonna tap your
the
jaw. I don't know how they do that.
worst thing you can do in any combat sport is underestimate your opponent. Because once you do that, you already got a mindset that, oh, I'm better than him. I can do this. I can do that. And when that shit is shown different, then you ain't got no plan. You don't know what to do. And
Right?
that's what he looked like. He didn't know what to do because he thought, oh, Devin got soft hands. I'm gonna catch him and do this. He already had the fight won in his head, and that's fine, imagining that. But you better have like when you in a fight game, bro. I remember I was sparring with this dude. He was little than me, and they was like, "Oh, you can get him, you can." I'm looking like, "Hell no, bro." And I'm looking like everything possible I could think of that he would have tried to hit me with. He did that shit, but
Mm.
I didn't underestimate him. I was expecting him to do the shit. So when he did it, I was able to respond to it. But if I would have went in like bro, the dude was probably about 5'5", bro. Man, his motherfucker pulled all you kid like he was Ken or Ryu, like he literally jumped with an uppercut. And I'm looking like he gonna try to jump and hit me. I'm thinking that shit. So anytime he went low, I went low and got back and linked back. And when he threw that shit, I'm looking like, damn, bro, if I would have linked, I probably would have been asleep. I literally, bro, this motherfucker threw a Yuka. He spins and everything. I'm looking like, what the fuck? And I'm looking like, no, he bouncy, and he was, bro. This motherfucker did a jump kick. I'm talking about he 5'5". He jumped in the air and tried to kick me and fell on his face, bro. Like he was literally off his feet completely. Like it fell on his face. And I'm looking like, man, this motherfucker trying to take me out. But most people would have looked at him like, oh yeah. I'm looking like, nah, bro, he too confident, bro. He gonna be doing some crazy shit. And I just start thinking of all the crazy shit he can try to do. And he did that shit. He did almost every. The only thing he ain't do is that like that down kick. That's the only thing I expected him to. After I seen him throw that all you get, I'm like, he on some Street Fighter shit, bro. I gotta watch this motherfucker, bro. I don't know. He might get to. I don't know, bro. But that's the worst thing you can do is underestimate somebody in a fight, bro. I don't care how small, how big, none of that. I remember I was this big fat dude, and I'm looking like. Man, he too like when I see confidence in people's face, bro, it's a difference. It's a difference, especially like when I was younger and I step up, people I seen fear in people's eyes, but when I seen confidence, I'm like, oh yeah, he know what he doing. Man, this
Mm.
big motherfucker could kick higher than me. This motherfucker did the split, so I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on? You big belly motherfucker. How the hell you? I can't do that shit. But that's what I'm saying. You can't underestimate nobody, bro. It's some big boys who can do backflips and all this shit, bro. You gotta be. You can't assume nothing. It's better to observe than to assume. I'm about to get that put on the shirt too.
Oh, not on. Put it
Mm.
on a t-shirt. Yeah, like I said, I'm sitting here looking at a lot of these events, and I'm like, yo, how are you just bypassing the person that you in front of right now? I don't know how you. Like I said, I can't. I don't know how they do this. I don't, it's mind boggling to me. Like you know what? That's what what's the dude name? The little light skin. What was his name? The one that had to fight Roach. I think he did that. It looked stupid doing it, and that's what made me
Tank,
start thinking. Yeah, that's what made me
yeah,
start
yeah.
thinking about things like that. Like, how the hell you just missing the person that's right in front of you, looking ahead of something else? Like, how the fuck do y'all do that? Y'all not afraid of getting punched in your face? Y'all not
I
getting
can't
afraid of
believe
losing?
Tank. I can't believe Tank took Lamont Roach easy. I mean, like Tank is very confident because he got skill. But I didn't think I thought his confidence came with preparation. That's why he was confident. But he actually thought he was just better than him because he was Tank. That's the first time I seen that out of Tank, bro. Usually Tank feel confident because he done prepared for you. But it didn't look like he prepared for him. Like he wasn't ready for nothing that boy did to him. He wasn't ready to get into no fight like that. And
I
it showed. He
right.
wasn't ready, but usually when Tank in a battle, it shows. Like, okay, yeah, he kind of reading the person, then he'd turn it up. And he fought him before. Not in the professional, but uh
The
when they
amateur.
was amateur. Yeah, they used to fight all the time. So I'm thinking like Tank, Tank got this. Nope. And I think he lost that fight. They called it a draw. I
They
bullshit.
sure did. I said the same thing.
Bullshit.
That's not a draw. I said there's no way it could be a
Mm,
draw.
mm.
And that's what, like I said, I looked at that fight too. I'm like, okay, why does it look like he don't respect this man enough to put his A game out there? Like I've never seen that before. Like I
He
said,
wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for nothing he did. He wasn't ready for it. And it's not that he wasn't, it wasn't that he put his A game out. He just wasn't ready for the other guy's A game. He wasn't prepared for
right?
it.
I'm
And
like,
that,
wait, when we do that? I've never, like I said, I've never like I don't like, you know. I know the first disappointing fight that everybody's gonna remember is the Tyson Buster Douglas fight. I'm saying that's not that, right? Because we know he wasn't in his right frame of mind at all. I don't care what nobody say. That's not
man,
that.
now you can't get, nah, man, you can't get mad at that. But like when I was younger, I was heartbroken. But then when you watch it, when you older, nah, man, you can't be disappointed in that. That was all heart, bro. Buster
Yeah,
just had all heart. And then when you find out the backstory, you like, that's why. His
right.
why was bigger. His why was bigger than anything. He was going there for mama. He wasn't gonna lay down for nothing. He was gonna die in that ring.
It's
And that's what it is. It was like, are you willing to die for this shit? And at that night, Tyson wasn't ready to die. He wasn't ready to die.
and
Buster was.
yeah, and that's why it looked the way it looks, and that's why I'm saying the thing that made the thing that makes these guys hungry is like they get filled with the little stuff that they already obtained already. They're not all the way hungry no more, it seems. Right? For Tank Davis to go in there and not be hungry like he used to be, we see the results. Norman goes
Look,
in this
man,
match and he ain't looking the way he look. He ain't hungry no more. These guys, where y'all going?
look, man. When you getting fed, you ain't hungry no more, bro. You only hungry when you starving, man. Now think about that. Like these old school fighters, they wasn't getting paid like these boys are getting paid today. Them boys stayed hungry because so even if they won, they were still starving, bro. They still had to go out there and make more money. Like now, I mean, shit, one fight you could be set for life, bro.
Yeah, you get 10
Fuck
million,
around, get the right fight.
50 million.
You
Yeah.
fight a Tank Davis, bro. You set for life, man. That's why you ain't seen Frank Martin in a while. It took Frank Martin like every time Tank beat somebody ass, you see him take some time off. Like, let me enjoy this money because I ain't had this long to play. Let me go explore the world, and then I might come back. Shit. And fuck around and buy some real estate. I'll never box again. I'll fight Tank. Shit. Let me get in there. I'll fight you, bro. Give me a couple million. I'll never fight again. It'll be my first and only fight, bro. That's all I need is that one come up, bro. I start investing like a motherfucker. I'll be out there preaching in the pulpit or something else. Like shit, I got a business now.
You got bit by what? While you preaching in the bull.
I'll be like, Tank, knock me down and look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a rich bitch.
You the damn. You the
I'm
damn.
telling you, I'm telling you, bro. Shit, let me go in there and give $5 million to get my ass whooped. Shit, I done got my ass whooped for free before.
I'm
Shit, mama used to
Codeine,
whoop my ass all the
bitch.
time. Shit, what you go do? My mama ain't do, boy. Shit, I'm gonna go one of them old school ones. Grandma used to tear my ass up. Oh, you ain't gonna do no worse. And I'm getting paid for this, so shit. I thought you need me to foam at the mouth. I do that too. Shit, you got me fucked up.
Oh man, you just stone cold fool.
I'm talking shit. I ain't going in there to get my ass whooped. But all right, I'll be running like a motherfucker before that.
You just stone cold fool. Oh, let me get your picks while you're here. So
Yeah, 'cause I'm
so
about to drop down. I
I'm
forgot. I think I scheduled the show. Oh, let me tell you this real quick. This is how awesome
12:45.
my fucking wife is, bro. I told, I'm like, damn, it's getting cold outside. You know what she did, bro? She bought me a new space heater. She bought me a camping rocking chair. This bitch, I'm in a rocking chair with a headrest on it, and this bitch is heated seats, bro. The back and the butt heat up. I'm looking like she was like, "Oh, I got you this vest too. It is a heated vest, so you ain't gonna never be cold out there smoking." Like she want to make sure I'm smoking in comfort, bro. I
Man,
love my wife, man.
listen, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. And this is what people need to be striving for. That companionship to where it's not it's really a companion. It's not just, a single individual working to work for two people. That's not how it's supposed to work. You do for me, I do for you. That's how it's supposed to be. But you
Hmm.
know what I say. You got so many people that's independent. They only looking out for themselves. They selfish, and they don't know how to. I don't think. Well, I know people don't like the word submit, but I don't think people will see the bigger picture of being selfless. So they won't never submit because they think it's too selfless to do. They don't want to lower themselves, so they're not going to do nothing like that. But when you got that one and y'all committed to each other, y'all see the bigger picture. So it's not you're not submitting to anyone. You're submitting to the bigger picture, and that's why I see what's going on with you and your wife. So shout out to Mrs. Word.
But see, I know my wife too, right? Because I'm looking at her like, man, you buying me all this shit.
She
I
said,
already know you setting me up. This is setup, bro. I'm telling you, it's a setup. And I knew it, right? She was like, I got a new TV stand coming. I'm like, okay. She said, I got to listen to what I'm telling you, bro. She said, I got a shoe rack coming. I'm like, okay, cool, a shoe rack. No problem. She's like, you gonna put it together for me? I'm like, yeah. Man, this big ass shoe rack, bro. I'm looking like this is the same size as the fucking bro, it's a big ass shoe rack, and it's just as heavy. Like when the bro, I had to go outside to help the lady from FedEx get the shit out the truck, and I took it in the house. I lifted it up and shit. She was like, "You want the oh, okay, you don't need the dolly." I'm like, "No, I'm not that old yet. I can still lift this shit." That shit was heavy because as soon as I put it down, I'm like, "My back." Anyway, so I'm like, cool. And then she was like, oh, it's another box. And I'm like, what the I'm thinking it's the kid because we ordered the kids some new beds. So I'm thinking it's the kids' beds, right? And there's another box, and it's just as heavy as the fucking TV stand. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I bring it in the house. She's like, oh, that must be the shoe rack. I'm like, fuck kind of shoe rack you buy for Giants? You bought a shoe rack for Giants or something? Like, why is this shit so heavy, bro? That shit like 60-some pounds.
She
And I'm
got a
looking
lot of
all
shoes.
wood shoe rack. Man, that bitch big as hell. And I'm looking like, where we gonna put this at? In the living room. She
In the
done bought
living room.
plants. She done bought, like, she redecorating everything. And then she bought me a sprayer, like a paint sprayer. And I'm looking like,
You know what that means,
you
right?
only bought that because she want the house painted. That's what like that's why she bought it. She was like, "Oh, you like this? Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, this is the bad one." And I'm looking like, "What the fuck I'm gonna do with this?" She was like, "So you can get the trim, you can paint the gutters, you can paint the house, you can do all that with this." And I'm looking like, "You motherfucker."
Got him.
Yep, that's how she is, bro. And then this is all the stuff she bought, bro, was the setup for this. Because before I came out here, she was like, "Babe, I just sent you something." And I look at it, and I'm like, "It's a big snowman blow up thing, right?" And I'm like, okay. I scrolled out, that bitch $118. I'm like, man, you gotta wait to see. We're gonna wait till Monday. Let me see how much it is on Cyber Monday. I know it's Black Friday. God damn, bro. $118 for a blow up that I'm gonna use one time a year. I'm gonna spend $118 on. Like, bro, okay. We gonna wait and see. You see, if I get this shit on deal, if not, then that's the only reason you bought all this shit. So you can buy some crazy shit like that that don't
hmm
have no
She got you
value.
nice and warm. Now you can sit there and think about
Mm-hmm.
it in the garage
Can't
while you
say
sleep.
no. My
Can't say
wife, bro,
nothing
she's strategical, bro. She like me, bro. I done rubbed off on her. She's strategical. She puts you in a
now.
position where you can't say no.
She made you a wish you can't. She made you a deal you can't refuse. Look,
Nah,
babe, I
bro, I'm
got you
telling
all
you.
this. I got you this, babe. Look, I got this for you. Now, when you sit out here
She
and think
put,
about this, I need you to think about the shoe rack. I need you to think
mm,
about the sprayer. I need you to think about the snowman. I need you to think about all this. Matter of fact, you going live? I'm gonna distract you now. You want to go, baby? Go live. You ain't go live in a few days. Go.
mm, yeah. Because up until the day, I was like, I think I'm gonna go live. She's like, okay, go ahead. All prior to this, she was like, why don't you get you some rest? Get you some rest. That's why I ain't been going live. She was like, get you some rest.
Yo, she set you up lovely. That's bananas.
Shit, bro, it took me like an 8 hour shift to put that fucking TV stand together. I'm like, and then you get this bougie ass TV stand. This bitch got lights connected, LED lights built in. I'm looking like this shit ain't built in because I gotta set it up. Talk about built in. Like I'm thinking the shit is nah, bro. I ain't had to wire it. It came in a wire, but I had to mount it. I had to hide, you gotta put it behind the things to hide it. I'm looking like, bro, I'm still doing fucking work. It took me about 20 minutes to get the light system set up than it did building the shit. Like, god damn, then you gotta put it in between these two pieces and put this little thin ass piece of plastic glass. And it's like, come on now, man. Like, why we need all this shit? Like, bro, ain't nobody gonna be turning this shit on. Shit ain't even plugged up now. Shit set up, but it ain't plugged up. Because when they gave you all this LED lights and shit, and if you plug it up, you can't. They change colors and all this shit. It's strobe light, all this fancy shit. They give you the fucking remote with no battery. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Fuck you gonna give me all this shit for and not give me a battery to work the shit. I'm all excited about to play with it. Like, man, it took all this goddamn time to do it. I'm like, why the damn? And look, bro, it even got how the little piece of paper be in between the battery and the connection, and you
Yeah,
pull it out. Yeah,
yeah.
it had that in it, bro. I pulled it out. The shit still ain't working. I'm looking like, man, it sent me a broke remote. Took it out. Then I'm looking at the instructions say battery not included. What the fuck you gonna give it to me for there? And put the little piece of paper and then like the battery in it. Like you some motherfuckers, bro. Y'all some motherfuckers, man. Y'all some motherfuckers, bro. But I
Well,
ain't gonna
you
get
know that.
mad. I was supposed to be live 2 minutes ago, bro. Let me get these pics in.
All right, you
I'll take
ready?
the time. Yeah.
Got the 49ers versus the Browns.
I'm going Shador, bro. I'm a pick Shador.
I'm
Fuck it.
right.
I go down with the ship. I like Shador. I'm gonna go
Falcons versus the Jets.
Jets.
You going with the Jets too? Oh God. Rams versus
Look at
Panthers.
Rams,
Jags versus Titans.
Jags,
Colts, Texans versus Colts.
Texans. I'm gonna go Texans.
Oh shit. Dolphins. Saints versus Dolphins.
Saints versus Dolphins. I don't even know, bro. Saints versus Dolphins. I'm gonna be wild this week, bro. I'm on Saints, man. I'm gonna be wild, bro.
Might as
I'm
well. We
going
done lost
wild,
the
bro.
first four games.
Yeah, bro. My heart breaking, bro. The Lions got packed up, bro. They got rolled. They got packed and rolled, bro. They got
Vi-
smoked.
Vikings versus Seahawks.
Seahawks. Fuck the Vikings, bro.
Man, you can't stand them dudes. I get it. Raiders versus Chargers. I don't even know why I asked that. I know who you ain't picking.
Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers.
Ain't nobody picking the goddamn Raiders. Oh, this the game. The Bills versus Steelers.
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna say Bills, bro. I hate to pick against the Steelers, but I don't even know if A-Rod playing. And if he is, he get it's the Bills, bro. What the fuck you gonna play him against the Bills for? Let him sit his old ass back. That shit's
No,
stupid
he's
if he's
playing. No,
ready.
he's playing. No, he's playing.
That shit's stupid, bro. He got a fracture, his arm fracture, and you gonna play against the Bills? Bills always got a good defense. I'm gonna Bills.
No, nah, that's crazy because the Ravens could have took advantage. The Broncos versus the Commanders,
I'm going Broncos.
and finally the Giants versus the Patriots.
Patriots.
There you
Man, I can't
go.
believe,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I can't believe the Lions, bro.
Yo, uh, I don't know. Like I said, once I seen Amon Ross St. Brown go down, I was curious. They had no choice but to feed Jameson Williams the ball. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be his breakout thing. But that line, that offensive line, I don't know what happened. They need Frank Ragnow to start like yesterday. They need him to come.
Man,
Coming out of retirement. They need his ass then and now. I like, damn, Michael Parsons doing what the fuck he want. He running through, he breaking, he curving, he doing all type of shit.
they
Two and a
got
half sacks, 3 sacks. They wild on him.
and they ain't get no fucking person, bro. They can't get to the quarterback. They don't even get to the like that shit. Wow, bro. Like, disappointment, bro. So I'm talking about the city of Detroit been screaming for the last 3 years. Get get another defensive end. They drafting defensive tackles. They, I'm like, bro, y'all signing defensive tackles like you need an end, right? You know you need a defensive end on opposite of Aiden, right? Oh, what? I don't even know the dude's name. He get hurt every year. Every fucking year. Marcus Davenport. Every year he was with the Lions. Motherfucker on injured reserve, and then they resign him. Like, what the fuck you resign this hurt motherfucker for? That motherfucker get hurt crossing the street, bro. He can't even cross the street without breaking the ankle, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Not crossing the street.
Yeah, bro. He crossed the street to come to the training facility and break his ankle. Like, bro, how that happen?
I ain't giving
Would
up on the
you,
Lions though. I ain't giving up on them. I think they can still catch up.
bro? They what 7-5, 7-6, something like that.
Yeah, they right behind the 49ers.
Man,
That's what I'm telling you. They right behind them. They a game back. Now, listen, man.
bro, they done lost against the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
They lost against um.
Y'all beat the Bears twice. Didn't y'all beat the Bears twice?
No, we play the Bears again. We're gonna lose that game.
Oh no, you ain't losing that game.
Man, bro, Ben Johnson taking his shirt off on Turkey Day, bro. Stop playing, man. He like Dan Campbell want to bite kneecaps off. Well, I'm gonna show y'all nipples. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Fuck you taking your shirt off for? Oh, crazy. And shit.
Y'all still got a chance. Y'all maybe a game out of the playoff position. Y'all got time.
Man,
I don't believe.
I
I
got
don't
faith
believe.
in them, bro. Bro, they struggle with the Giants, bro. They struggle. They struggle. They struggling, bro. Bro.
I don't
And
know.
I'm looking at the consistency of what they do. Like, if they have an off game, that's fine. But they've
So,
been struggling this whole season for the defense improved.
it has.
And so the
Defense.
departure of Aaron Glenn, I mean, could have been a blessing to him because that dude got, I mean, he, I mean, Aaron Glenn didn't. really get pressure.
Hmm.
He ain't really getting pressure, but his defensive backs is playing like a mug, bro.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
do.
best I've seen the secondary since D Slay. And what was it, like his first or second year? It was him and damn, who was on the other corner? Wasn't Drake.
Oh, you talking about Darius Slay?
Yeah, his second year, we had somebody else on the opposite side of him and couldn't keep him. But yeah, like, man, I mean, yeah, bro, they need some milk, bro.
Man, they gonna
They
listen, man.
need some milk. That's what they need.
They gonna get some people back, man. I remember I said Brown gonna be back next week.
Man, it don't matter if the people come back, bro. It ain't, they when they got all the people, they still ain't doing shit, bro.
They
That's
ain't
what's
had
the
all the
fuck,
people yet. I
bro.
saw.
Who they ain't have?
I don't know. I
Their
just saw
offensive
DWB come
line,
back.
like, bro, they let that one dude go. I forgot where he went. Ziegler. They let him leave. They should have kept him. He paid him the money, but they couldn't because they got all these other players. But so they
Right
couldn't
now,
keep
just
him.
retired.
Right? Yeah. So I mean, when that happened, bro, I mean, it was a wrap. They thought they had that mahogany guy. He getting his ass whooped, bro. Christian Mahogany.
He was playing like.
Like, bro, you getting your ass. And they keeping him in, man. Put that big ass black boy in there and shit. At least he eat up space. Let his big ass get in there and try something. Because this other dude get his ass whooped too. So it don't really matter right now.
Oh my God, he said
Yeah.
mahogany. Go
Ain't that
ahead,
his
man.
name?
Start. Yeah, I know you talking about. That's why I'm laughing there. That's a fucked up day to have mahogany.
Yeah.
And you go on the line and you ain't got no nothing going.
Mhm.
That motherfucker just run right by you. You don't even get to take a holding call, goddamn it. I don't care what you do. Don't get my quarterback hurt. He's scared already. You making him worse. You make him worser. That's not even a word, but you make him worser.
Man, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I think the whole society is stupid. You put twerk in the dictionary, but you don't put worser in the dictionary. Like worser is worse than worse. That's what is worser than worse. This is an ER motherfucker. Like just it's better than worse. It's a step. Let's just have it, bro. It
it's a
sounds good.
it's a step
Almost
below
everybody that
worse.
said it before.
It's a
Everybody
step
done said
below.
the shit at one point in time. Like, no, like when you think like that's bad, you be like, no, that's worse.
That's
That's
worse
worse.
than it. That's worse than what I
Yeah.
thought. Like that ain't a word. Yes, it is. I made it a word. How about that?
Right, man. You put all this other shit in the dictionary, transsexual and all this bullshit, bro. And you don't put worser in the dictionary, man. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
create my own dictionary. That's what I'm gonna do. And
He's
I'm
a
putting
dick.
worser. Worser gonna be the first word in there before we. It's gonna go from A to Z, but before we even get into that, it's gonna be worser. I'm gonna let
Worse.
everybody know this is now a word in the book of the word.
I be making
Worser.
up words all the time. I be like, y'all say
Why
supremacy.
can't you? That's how. That's all words was created because somebody made the
Yeah,
shit.
somebody made a word up. Y'all made a letter J. I'm just saying.
Right? Like, how come that everybody else can do this, but I can't? I always thought like that. That's why I never cared when people correct me. It's, it's not, it's not Pacific. Well, I can't even say it wrong. It's not. I can't even say it.
Specific.
Think of the ocean. Think of the ocean. It's not
Pacific.
Pacific. It's specific.
Specific.
And I'd be like, you know what the fuck I was talking about? Fuck you correct me for, bro. Come on now, man. All the extra shit. Bro, you stopped the whole conversation, my whole train of thought just to tell me it's not this and that. Okay, but you knew what the fuck I was talking about, right? Right,
Oh
okay, so what
man.
the fuck we talking about? Like people I be hearing people fuck up shit all the time. Sometimes it be horrible, bro. Like what to say?
I'm like,
We
yo, man,
about to
that's
we about
Pacific, man. What
we
you
about
talking about?
to
That's Pacific. What you talking about? You
nah,
know
bro.
specifically
Like
what I'm talking about.
one of the things that really fucked me up is like you know how you sit and you listen to people. Like I sit and listen to people and be doing things, and I heard the word. It's certain words you hear. Like I like language. I like words. So when
Hmm.
people say words pertaining to speech, it really like I get a pre thought. So one cat always be like, "We about to have dialect." Like, okay, I'm thinking like we about to talk about different dialects, and then they keep talking. I'm like, dialogue? Getting into that. Okay, dialect, dialogue. Shit don't sound the same to me, but okay, that shit always funny, bro. And I done said something like 3 times, and I'm like, I'm gonna just stop. That's just their thing. They like to have a dialect. Yeah, I don't have a dialect, bro.
They gonna
They
dilate.
they gonna dialect regardless if I correct it or not. They gonna dialect, so let them dialect.
They gonna dilate.
Regardless if I say something or not, they gonna dialect. So
They gonna
let them go
dilate.
ahead and dialect.
They
Okay,
gonna
let them dialect.
dilate or dialect.
Dialect, bro.
Oh,
Dialect.
I thought you said dilate. I'm like, yeah, you gonna dilate?
Oh shit. Now if they said that, I'll be like, oh damn, bro.
Okay,
Y'all
what
ain't
you
over there?
got? What you got? What you smoking on? Let me get that. What you sipping on? Let me get some of that tequila. You dilating. Let's
He
have a
said the
talk. Let's dilate.
Takal.
Yo, oh my
Man, let
god!
me get off
Shout out
here.
to my 33 brother,
I
man. He
keep
get ready to
saying
start.
that.
He get
You
ready to
know
start
I'm
the
black,
show.
bro. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying that now because I'm gonna get off 5 minutes later. That's the only reason I'm saying
okay? Well,
it.
listen. I'm
I don't
trying to
even,
do. I be trying to tell people I'm trying to do that for my funeral because it's crazy. I was just telling somebody. I said, yo, listen, man. I'm getting older and the time is flying like it ain't nothing. It was just New Year.
yeah.
We at the end of the year. How's that? I'm like, yo, I don't even remember. I don't remember my birthday. I don't remember the summer. And the summer was just here. I don't remember nothing. How the hell we at 2026 already?
Yeah,
But
bro.
I'm gonna get ready for this fast. We get ready to start. Well, I'm gonna start the fast. I don't know about everybody else. I'm gonna do the fast. I'm gonna do the
I
42 days.
y'all be thinking I be joking and talking shit all the time. I'm dead serious. I put that in my will. I want to be 15 minutes late to my funeral. The body. I want everybody in that bitch like, where the body at? Hey, bro. I'm just like that, bro. I'm weird like that. I do what I want to do. If I'm dead or alive, I'm gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna be
I,
me. If I'm dead or alive, they gonna be like, this motherfucker.
I ain't having a
Even
funeral.
when he ain't here, he on some bullshit. Yep,
I,
that's what I am. That's what I do.
they gonna wait. They gonna want you to come back to dialect. Man, we used to have some good conversations. We used to dialect. Like what? Okay, that's how you want to use it. No problem with me. No problem with me. But you know, it is what it is. Yo, man, what happened to the Detroit Pistons? Y'all playing some good basketball. What's going on?
I don't even know what's been going on with nothing, bro. I ain't been doing nothing, but I've been chilling, bro, getting shit together around the house. Literally, we remodeling or
Okay,
redecorating the house. So man, my wife got so many projects, bro. I didn't even know today was Friday, bro.
damn.
I didn't know today was Friday until some more shit came in the mail. I'm like, that was supposed to come Friday. Today Friday? She like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit. That's how I knew it was Friday. Because when the package came, I'm like, they ain't supposed to get here till Friday. She was like, it is Friday. I'm like, damn.
Damn,
Yeah, so
you zoning out over there.
man, bro, I'm like a ghost in the shell right now, man. I've been doing so much shit. I've been doing some other shit off here, like getting my business ready for next year,
Yeah,
putting some new programs together.
might as well because this shit about to be here tomorrow. It feel like tomorrow is New Year, even though
Man,
Monday
you
is
know how
the
you gotta
first.
do that shit though, bro. I mean, you gotta get that shit together,
Yeah,
but
you
let me
got
get off here. I gotta set up the thing and everything.
you ain't did nothing. All right, well, shout out to the 33 to my 33 brother, the co-host, the word, Coach D. Uh, we would just be here talking, shooting the breeze, and having a conversation. But y'all know what it is. That's what we do over here. We allow people to come here, have conversation, get things off their chest. You know, that's what sports do for a lot of us. We start off with sports. We get things off our chest. We talk about things around our homes, our family, whatever. It don't go no further than here. We ain't here to, we ain't here to kill nobody. We ain't here to put nobody down. We ain't here to, torment nobody. We just here to, make people feel comfortable and things like that. So that's what we do on this channel. Before I go, let me give y'all some NBA scores. This is the last day of the Emirates Cup. Well, the semi round rather. I'll start from the bottom of my. Matter of fact, let me share this with you guys so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Over there, let me share this. Let me share this with y'all, but y'all can see it as well. At the Garden tonight, uh, the New York Knicks 118, the Milwaukee Bucks 109. In Detroit, the Magic 112, Detroit 109. In the ATL, the Hawks 130, Cleveland 123. In Brooklyn, Philadelphia 76ers 115, the Brooklyn Nets 103. In Charlotte, the Hornets 123, the Chicago Bulls 116. In Indy, wow, look at Indy doing some damage. The Pacers 119, the Wizards 180. Excuse me, the Wizards 86. I said 186. If they score 186, boy, they got some problems. In Denver, the San Antonio Spurs 139, the Denver Nuggets 136. In Utah, the Jazz 128, the Sacramento Kings 119. In Oklahoma City, the Thunder 123, the Phoenix Sun 119. In Los Angeles, the Clippers versus the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies 112, the Clippers 107. And on the other side of Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Lakers 129 and the Mavericks 119. So let's look at the tournament. In-season tournament, the Orlando Magic advanced from Group B. In Group A, the Raptors advance. In Group C, the New York Knicks advance. The Miami Heat are the wild card team. So those first four teams will be the four teams out of the East is Orlando, Toronto. The Raptors will play the Knicks, and Orlando will play the Heat. That'll be in I think it's in Vegas still. Group A in the Western Conference is the Thunder, the Grizzlies, the Spurs advance, the Lakers advance. So it's going to be the Spurs, the Grizzlies, the Spurs and the Grizzlies, the Thunder and the Lakers. I don't know why the hell I don't see the Lakers up here at all. I don't never see the Lakers on none of these groups. But those are the four teams that's advancing in the West. Scores and the scores and highlights brought to you by the 9%. We're better user, better us. But for the most part, like I said, we do what we can. We come here, we talk about sports, we talk about other things, whether it's wrestling, whether it's basketball, football, sometimes baseball, sometimes hockey. We do talk about hockey. We talk about whatever sports y'all want to talk about. That's what we do at Sports Chat. We talk about sports. And then wherever that leads to, it leads to. Now, we know Sunday I will be back. We'll be talking about Sunday football week 13. Whatever basketball scores come with that, we'll have that conversation. I'll probably talk about Monday Night Raw. We'll talk about War Games Sunday as well, leading up to Monday Night Raw. And that'll lead us to Monday Night Football, and after that, Week 14. So, with that being said, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I appreciate my 33 brother coming through and everybody that came through in the chat, all the new people that came through. Even if you just left a comment, I appreciate it. I'm gonna shout you out. Tanisha Conway, appreciate you stopping by. Adriana, appreciate you stopping by. So like I said, we appreciate everybody coming through tonight. So from the Channel 9 studio, this is Sport Chat with Mr. 33. Signing off. See you guys Sunday.